I'm back to see Phil Burt for an update on my Achilles. If you don't know, I've hurt it a little bit. It's more of a niggle now, it's okay. So in the last week, Phil has told me to ice it, have ibuprofen, and yeah, it seems better. I've done a couple of little spins on Zwift, nothing too extreme. I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna see how I can get it fully fit again. Fit, your ankle be fit. You know what I mean? Fully working.
Morning, Katie. Come on.
How are you?
Yeah, you can stand up. I just want you to push it. Yeah. All right, let's have a look at you up there. So, it's much better in terms of appearance, yeah?
It still feels a bit thick though.
Yeah, it's a tiny bit, but oh my God, Katie, it's so much better. I can feel the tendon.
Yes.
Where the paratendon was really swollen, this was red, it was discoloured.
Yeah.
It is significantly
I'm
better.
a quick healer, aren't I?
You are! How's that feel?
That's a little bit.
Yeah, that's what it was last time.
Yeah.
Often this is the mid tendon bit, yeah. Whereas down there's all right, yeah, into the bone.
Absolutely.
So if I put this on full stretch, how's that feel? Do you feel it in the tendon here at all?
No.
No. That's good. Push away from me now. So I say, go on. Any pain?
No.
Good. Just can you wiggle your foot up and down for me? And I just want to feel. So the crepitus has got.
Oh, Phil, you know exactly where it is. Yeah.
Do that on that one. So what we've got is a massively visually better tendon, yeah? You've still got full strength and everything, but it's just in that mid-tendon bit, it's a bit sore, isn't it, yeah? Okay, which is to be expected. Where you were last week, in a week's time, that's all you can really expect. So what I suggest we do today, all right, is I'll strip out your calf, which is very nice for you. Well, it's not horrible.
Oh no.
Well, we want to make sure that isn't contributing anything to this.
Okay.
Yeah. So if your calf is as loose as it can be, yeah, then the Achilles hasn't got any extra stress on it. So it's almost like saying, what you often do is you look at the joint or muscle group above and below the issue and make sure they're as free as they can. Right. I've thought of a really clever way of modifying your shoes.
Yeah, it's okay. It's not a pain. Oh God, Phil!
That's called the Wraith.
No, that's so painful. Jesus Christ.
So that's as your Achilles goes into your gastroc and soleus. Oh. It's soleus from the outside. How's that? Yeah, it's all right.
That's not too bad.
Are we going to get you?
You're so mean.
I'm not. Oh. You're going to walk around after this and feel like $1 million. This is like.
I know. It's
Chris
so
Oy
good.
massage. So when you put like this, you put that on stretch and it goes, ooh, that's nice. Called Popeye calves. Right, have a stand up and just have a walk around on that and just see. Right, you can cut and edit that to show you screaming in pain or whatever.
Yeah. How do you do this? Like that feels like I can't feel anything in that now.
So you're a very quick responder, and so it's massively different. Not the problem you got, but when you go to these really long distances, this is a lovely Shimano shoe. They do the wide fitting. It's well respected and accepted. But the difference between a road shoe and a mountain bike shoe is quite often here what we call the heel to toe drop. So you see a road shoe often the heel will be much higher and drops into where the cleat placement is. So what you've got is a lower heel, which means that basically, over time, you're going to get slightly more. Your Achilles
strain
is going to be
more.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You're going to be coming down more. Now, after that amount of miles that you've been cycling, your foot intrinsics will start to tire, and then you become more reliant upon the insole. That's why insoles can often make cycling a lot more comfortable because it's a forefoot sport. All the pressure's going through the forefoot, nothing really through the heel. What you get from the heel is just the extra motion. So as maybe you start to, you
get tired.
Most people would start to drop their heels a bit more, especially on climbs. You tend to drop your heel a lot more on climb because you sit back and drive in the pedal stroke. So a hill at the end of 500k is going to most likely end up with more of this, and I think that's where your Achilles issue just started and come from. It makes logical sense. So what we're going to do is, because you need to walk around on this because you do it so far, and that's why a mountain bike shoe is fairly level, because you walk around on it rather than a road shoe. Most of us you tot around on road shoes. What I think we can need to do is just put a rear foot posting in here with some silicone, which will be very soft and nice, support your heel, raise it up a little bit, but then when you walk around in it, it'll give. So that's the best of both worlds, because you don't want anything really big and hard in there, because that's going to, if you do walking around, it could cause the same issues with your Achilles. And this is what you find when you go to these really ultra long distances. You're caught between a rock and a hard place. It's just, right, I need the support, but not too much. I need to be able to do what I want to do. And all your body doing now, Kate, we're finding out where it's weak spots. That's just, it's just, it happens now and again. There we go. So we just do that. Take him across to there. Similar to the stuff that we use in the Enduro Women's chamois, that basically if you watch that, it pushes down, he will not bottom out.
Yeah.
So no matter how much pressure you put through
It's not
it,
gonna
but
go
it
all the way
distributes
through.
it better. It doesn't like foam collapse down and then spread. So it's all about pressure management.
Feels good.
Yeah.
I can't even really feel, like in a good way, I don't feel like I can feel anything poking me or anything.
It's literally, you're not going to feel anything, I don't think. Other than, all you'll feel is
Benefit.
Benefit, yeah. Not a calf stretch, we just show you an ankle stretch.
Okay.
So if you take your shoes off, right, I'll just show you.
Thanks for that, Phil.
No problem at all. You need to walk stretch is a good measure of your ankle mobility into dorsiflexion, which is dorsiflexion is this, all right?
Okay.
So what you're going to do is you take your knee to the wall, right, and then you take your foot further and further away. You're not allowed to lift your heel off the floor, yeah? You get to a certain point, and you can't get your knee to the wall without your heel. See your heel coming off there, and that's my point. And what you can do, we often with physios get someone to mark a line, a piece of tape on the floor, and they keep working on it, and you often see left-right differences. So all I want to do is just see your left one first, which is your good ankle, and then try and get your knee to touch the wall, and at some point
That's weird. That it?
yeah. So
But you got really far back.
I know. It's strange because I'm
Bendy
rubbish.
legs.
Bendy legs. And
Them slender
if you put
calves.
now put your right foot exactly where the left one is now, and now try and do the right one and see if it feels the same.
Oh, no way.
Look at that. So that's
do
the
it.
restriction. So your goal is to work on slow, long holds of that, just every couple of times a day, maybe doing this for 3 or 4 minutes, trying to get your knee to touch the wall.
So, what we've done, we've massaged my calf to loosen that, to make sure that there's just no extra like strain on the Achilles.
Yep.
Got some insoles, well, extra like a thick.
Yeah, we've got a silicone gel build-up for the insole, so that we can further take the strain off the Achilles.
So it won't stretch as much on long rides. And then I've got a stretch to do, which you've just seen. And is there anything else that you want to
No,
mention about it?
listen, 1 week from where that started with bruising, definite paratendonitis around it, swelling, pain, you're now down to no bruising, tendons moving lovely, you just got a little sore bit in there, you know, which is understandable from what you did. So I think carry on with everything you've been doing, don't stop anything. And then we're going to build you up on the road, getting back into cycling, and make sure that you get used to that gel where you want to put it. You maybe can put it above the insole or underneath, and it's just going to give you that, hopefully that perfect mixture of support to take the Achilles out of where its range was getting when you were right at the end of the ride, dropping the heel, yeah, but not destroying your overall cycling.
So I can go and do like an outdoor like hour now.
Yeah, I think if you don't knock off an hour and then move to an hour and a half, 2 hours pretty quickly, because the beast you are, if you don't feel anything, and we'll just stay in contact and make sure so that you can tell me, yeah, that's fine, you got any problems. Remember, 50% of feeling better with stuff is feeling understanding it, education, and feeling like you understand it, or you can ask a question. So yeah.
And honestly, I say it every time, Phil is just so good with stuff. And I was thinking, like, before I've ever done any big long ride or like event, I've always had an issue. Can you remember when I had a cracked rib for 312?
Yep.
I'd hurt my knee before I did the jog.
Yeah. Oh God, yes, you did.
You remember?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I hurt. What did I do? I'd done before I did an Everest. Can you remember when I fell over running?
Yeah.
And I hurt my hand and my.
Very real injuries. So often some people get niggles and pain before a big event because they're actually psychological. They're worried about things. So, and it's well proven. You know, it's not makeup pain. It's very real pain. But falling over and cutting yourself is just actually
That's not ideal.
Yeah. So I don't think you respond well. Don't worry.
I know. Right. I've got every faith in what you're saying. So yeah, thank you so much.
No problem.
I'll leave all you do. If you want to come and see Phil, I'll leave the details below.
Guys, see you later.
And happy birthday tomorrow. Oh, exciting. What are you doing for it? Hang on.
I think it's
Speak to you later.
The same as me. I've been walking around with a gel shock absorber.
Your Crocs.
Oh, my sad those Birkenstocks Crocs.
Are we sitting down?
I don't know. It's up to you.
Stand up. You're a
Stand up.
bit low. Hang on then. Get in.
I'm 48 tomorrow.
Happy birthday tomorrow. Oh, actually, this will be already out, so it'll be your birthday. Happy birthday, Phil.
You put it out ordinarily. Yeah, go on.
If I did that, I can do it.
That's a cheat though, isn't it? Come on, Katie.